Hi, this is Jason Kanigan of Sales on Fire, and we are talking about part 2 in this Business Newbie series of how to pick a product or a service for your business. Now, last time we looked at the unorthodox and contrarian point of view of choosing a business. Rather than chasing a market or a shiny object, you are making a list. And I hope you've already begun this, or maybe even completed it. At least 4 or 5, hopefully 6 or 7. That's a good number. You might have more. But 6 or 7 is the point where it's easy to do what we're about to do next without getting too unwieldy. But these are topics that you need to be excited about them, happy to talk about all day, because you're going to be talking about them, not forever, but for years to come. And so when I picked sales training as one of my core topics, I didn't care whether anybody needed it right then or there was a shiny object for it or something like that. You know, it was just something I wanted to talk about, and I enjoyed learning about it. And I instantly become enthusiastic when we're talking about that topic. And that's what I want you to be thinking about and feeling, because your feelings actually create your reality in a very powerful way. If you're feeling, I don't know if this is going to work, and that you will think negatively and you won't take action, which is the thing you need to do out here in the real world to get results. You do need to take action. You can't just imagine your way to success. We're not all Indian fakirs or gurus on the Himalayan mountaintops that can just think things into existence. That's the problem with the law of attraction, by the way, is you and I are just not unfiltered enough to be able to pop things into reality. We do have to go out there and get the bananas from the tree and that kind of thing. That's a bit of a digression, but we'll come back to that. Right now, I want you to understand that you need to feel good about what you're offering to the world, and that will make you automatically enthusiastic. And then later on, I want you to understand the practicality about this. This isn't woo-woo. This is you will take action. You will feel comfortable reaching out to another business owner and saying, "Hi, I offer this. I offer this solution to a problem that you have, and I feel good about it." And that alone, that'll take you 90% of the way to making a sale, maybe even more. So let's begin with that. So you have your list of things that you get excited about and can talk about all day, and that's great. So looking at this Venn diagram here, which will be over here, the deal with it is you can't just say, well, I'm interested in beekeeping, and then go out there and try and make a great business out of beekeeping. It won't pay the bills. It's too haphazard. You need to find out what problems people are experiencing with beekeeping, or whatever niche you've decided to get involved in, that you can solve. And there are many ways of filtering for this. I like to go by price, because that enables me to make the money that I want to make. And we can look at that. I'll link to that below. But for right now, what I want you to do is start looking, start having conversations, start looking at Amazon reviews and things like that, and finding out why people buy solutions to problems in this niche. And this is very easy to do with Amazon reviews. People write, literally, "I bought this book because I was having this problem." And when you see that a couple of times, you know you got something. There's a pain point. And I have gone into pain points in depth, and you can look at salestactics.org and do a search for pain points and find out all the information on that. These are critical words and phrases that make your prospect kind of listen up to you, Okay, yeah, now I'm interested, because you're talking about my language, my world, my problems, not, "Oh, I sell these and they're so fantastic, these keyboards." No one cares. They want a solution. They want a wireless solution, so that they don't have this stupid cable dragging around. That's a pain point. I'm sick and tired of cables, so I buy a wireless keyboard, for example. So take your time and look through the Amazon reviews in your niche there of books and that, and see what kind of pain points you can pull out of there. Also, you can conduct information interviews if your comfort zone allows you to. You can call up people in your niche and ask for a bit of their time, and they will just tell you things. Some of them out of the goodness of their heart, some of them because they want to show off how much they know. These are very powerful. As soon as you get these words and phrases for these pain points, they last forever. They last a very long time, until there's some great technological change in that niche that you're operating in these pain points will remain valid. So take the effort, take the week to, or a few days at least, to learn what they are. Invest the time, because you will be so far ahead of that newbie who really doesn't know what they're doing and they're chasing shiny objects and they do not invest in their business beyond 3 days. I've seen this over and over again in the past 4 years. People just don't invest time in their business. So do what they are not doing. Take your time, find out what pain points are people experiencing in this niche that I can solve for them. And that's the center of that Venn diagram there. That's what you want. And now you can begin to filter your opportunities here, because you're going to have a number of topics on that list that you made, right, that you're excited about. And you'll see, hey, I've got 15 pain points for this one, or I've got 3 for this one, or I couldn't find any for this other one. Now, not finding any doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad idea. It's just, I'd be hesitant to get into that, but it could mean that there's an untapped opportunity there. So it's up to you. I would not go for that one first. But I can tell you, maybe 20 years ago, trades, for example, had a bad rap. Everybody wanted to be a slick executive, including me. That's what I went to school for. But, the training that I got in operations management had a crossover into trades. Nobody wanted to be a plumber or whatever at the time, and it didn't pay very well. And then suddenly there weren't any plumbers. And there was a huge opportunity for plumbers, and if you had plumbing skills, you suddenly got $100 an hour or more. So don't discount something and chop it off your list just because there doesn't seem to be an immediate opportunity there right now. But I wouldn't go for that one first. I would go for the opportunity that has a number of clear pain points that I can go solve. And especially if you can see how you can look relatively unique and different in that field. So in our next video and post, we'll be looking at how do you use this information to stand out and start filtering some prospects. And this will take you a long way towards getting customers. So I hope you're as excited about it as I am in sharing it with you. Thanks for watching.